Good morning. Thanks coming along with me for my morning walk. I can see the signs are around us, though most of the trees are still green. When I look down, I see some dried, fallen leaves. And they're on the ground there. And I thought, oh my gosh, it must be fall's coming. But the real sign was just a few steps back there. I kicked into the first hickory nut that had fallen down from the trees. And if that isn't a sign of fall and winter coming, I don't know what is. So it's really nice to be able to get out. I urge you to as well. If you have a park or some woods where you could get out and walk in the morning, it's really good. I have to admit that every morning when I go out of bed, I say I'm going to skip this walk. I say, well, I need an off day. But then, my dog Mocha looks at me and with those imploring eyes and says, we're going to go for a walk this morning, aren't we? And so I take my first steps very, very reluctantly. And then, it kind of kicks in. Maybe it's all this oxygen in the woods that kind of kicks in and rejuvenates you. I don't know what it is, but now on my way back, I'm feeling pretty brisk in my walk. Yeah, these are interesting times. It's certainly going to test us. We will always remember 2020. And pretty soon it'll have its own moniker like 9/11, December 6th. It will come to mean something. You could hear the woods talking to us this morning through the trees. It's nice temperature, brisk. Gets down to the 50s at night, and it even got warm yesterday in the 80s. So sometimes it's nice just to walk and be. Isn't that our journey, each and every one of us, to be the person we were created to be, not be a false self or somebody else, but be ourselves, be our best selves. I think that's what it's all about. Well, I'm really lucky to have Sabina and a dog around. It certainly makes our isolation bearable. And like you, I miss my friends and acquaintances, and I miss my parish community. I miss getting together with other pastors and struggling with the issues of ministry. But, we'll get through this. I think we're resilient people. I think we really know deep down what's important, and we'll make those decisions in our lives. But always good to reflect on those big decisions and contact friends and say, this is what I'm thinking about. What do you think? I'd like to have your feedback, your input. Do that self-examination. It's really, really important that we don't become the kind of people that we rail against. We talk about mean-spirited people who aren't careful in their words. Well then, how are we being mean-spirited and not very careful in our words? And let's change that. So those are my thoughts this morning, this beautiful, beautiful morning in September. Cicadas are out there. Birds are still peeping away. They haven't gone south yet. And the woods are changing. The woods are slowly changing. and pretty soon all these leaves will be gone. There'll be sort of black and white out there, and the snow will come, and another season will be upon us. Persevere. Hang in there. God bless you.